Hi everyone. Sorry I didn't do a blog last week, but I'm going to do you a special blog this week. I didn't do one last week, but because I've been really I was been a sort of a quiet one, but quite busy as well because I've been catching up with paperwork and letters that's sending out. So for my special blog today, I'm going to do you my business presentation, which I do when I go to businesses, so they can help support my campaign. But my word today is improvise because normally I have a projector screen, but today Mum's going to hold up the sheet so you can see like sort of brief notes of what I'm doing. So it might be a bit wobbly because Mum's holding it. So here we go. I really hope you enjoy my presentation. During my presentation, I will tell you about my introduction, my campaign, my bracelets so far, how you can help, and at the end I'll answer any of your questions. Introduction. Hello, my name is Harry Mosley and I am 11 years old. I live in Sheldon and go to Blakenhall Junior School. I have a brain tumour called a pilocytic in my hypothalamus. Doctors cannot operate on me as my tumour is in a dangerous place deep in my brain. I have had chemotherapy including vincristine, carboplatin and etoposide, but they did not work and my tumour grew. I also had to stay in hospital as the chemo made my body neutropenic, which means I had no immune system. I had to have lots of blood transfusions too. Since then I have had radiotherapy where I went to the QE hospital every day for 6 weeks. During this time I had to have a mask made of my head. Normally I'd ask people to pass this around, but obviously you can't, so that's what it looks like. They did this by putting jelly stuff on my head and I had to lie there until it went really hard. Then they peeled it off. I had to wear the mask every day while I had my radiotherapy. Since my radiotherapy I have been okay in myself, but I have MRI scans and eye tests often in case my tumour grows. I also have lots of growth and hormone problems, so I have to have daily injections soon, but that's just part of having a brain tumour and you learn to live with it and just get on with life. In June 2009, I heard that a special friend of mine that also had a brain tumour had become very, very poorly. I met him at the hospital during my radio. His name is Robert and he was 55 years old. Sadly, 4 weeks into my campaign, my special friend died. This makes me very sad that I could not help him, the reason and inspiration of why I started my campaign. I was very fond of Robert and I really wanted to help him and make a difference to all people with brain tumours. This is why I come up with the idea of making beaded bracelets to sell in shops and companies so that I can raise lots of money which will all go to brain cancer research through Cancer Research UK. I have chosen this charity as they have highlighted the lack of research and funding that is urgently needed to help all people with brain tumours, and they believe in my campaign. I want to make my campaign massive and I have already been on TV lots and in the papers. I want my Help Me Help Others campaign to go national, to hopefully make everyone understand how important this is. Robert was proud of me and I am going to continue with my campaign in memory of him. My bracelets. When I started, I bought my beads from Hobbycraft for $19.49. I got roughly 2,300 beads. The largest bracelet has 30 beads, therefore I made about 76 bracelets. My bracelets used to cost about 31p each to make, with the cost of threads included. I have now found a new supplier and I pay £8 for 2,000 beads. Therefore my bracelets now cost only 13p to make, which means more money goes to brain cancer research, my Help Me Help Others campaign. We have been very busy and have made well over 22,000 bracelets, which is great. I have launched a schools initiative whereby I do a PowerPoint assembly in the hope that they set up their own bracelet making club. For every bracelet they make, 15 pence goes to their own school fund, and the rest goes to my campaign. I have done several PowerPoint presentations to companies such as South Staffordshire Water, BAE Systems and Truflo Marines, and I've also attended different networking events. I've been on ITV and Channel 5 News, been in the paper and on various radio stations. I won Britain's Kindest Kid and more recently won Children's Champions Award via News of the World. I am on Twitter, Facebook and have a brand new website, www.helpmehelpothers.com. More importantly, I have raised over 47,000 under my own campaign and helped raise another 453,000 for brain cancer research projects. I have also helped a 3-year-old girl with a brain tumour like me to get to America for life-saving treatment, and I am pleased to say she is now home and in remission. I have recently helped Cancer Research UK get £400,000 funding from Comet. I was a guest speaker for Seve Ballesteros, the famous golfer, and helped raise £53,000 for his cause, the Seve Ballesteros Foundation. Because of my hard work, I have just joined up with Cancer Research UK so they can help make my campaign huge, as it's really, really important to me and all people with brain tumours. How can you help? I am looking for companies and shops that can sell my bracelets. I will supply everything including bracelets, collection tins and posters, and am also looking for companies that can choose me as their chosen charity. Companies that can offer their services, for example, to help with marketing, computers, websites, printing and promotions, and especially companies that can offer beads at a discount, as they are very, very expensive. Companies to sponsor my campaign for a minimum sponsorship of £1,000. You can be the only company in your industry that will have your company's details on my advertising. For example, only one printer, only one IT company, etc. are allowed to sponsor me. As many people to really back me and help me with other events and fundraising for my campaign. Any way you think you can help raise awareness of my campaign is a help, so I would be happy to talk to you, however little or large your support may be. Thanks for listening to my presentation. I really hope you can help Harry help others. Your support is very important to people like me who live in the hope that one day there will be a cure for brain tumours. I'm sadly too late to help Robert, but it is so important to me that you can still help others. I'm happy to answer any of your questions and how you think you can get involved. Come on then, I'm waiting. Keep them coming, keep them coming. I really do hope you enjoyed my presentation. So, for my Twitter fans out there, tweet you later.